Sairam students, welcome to the third session of chapter 1, that is the living world, adaptations and classification. So children, before starting today's session, let's revise what we had learnt in the last session. So children, in the last session we had seen about the adaptations in the snowy regions. So you all know what type of trees grow in the snowy regions? Coniferous trees like deodar and pine. So these trees, they are conical in shape and they have got sloping branches. So whenever there is excess snowfall or cold weather, the whatever snow falls on this tree, it does not get accumulated because of the conical shape and of the sloping branches. Also the thick barks of the tree, it stands still in even in the cold weather. Then we saw children about the adaptation of the plants in forest regions. So in the forest regions, students, there are different types of plants or trees, right? Shrubs, herbs, climbers, vine. So all these plants and trees, they compete among themselves for sunlight, and the climbers and the vines, what they do, they take the support of the other trees or plants for the growth, right? Then we saw children about the adaptation in grassland regions. So in grassland regions, there are different types of bushes and grasses. Now these grasses, they have got fibrous root, so that's the reason it prevents soil erosion. Now there also in the equatorial region, you can see tall grasses. So because the tall grasses are there, so the animals like elephant, lion, tiger, deer, they can hide easily in these tall grasses. Whereas in the cold regions, the grasses are small, so there you can see small animals like rabbit. So these small animals, they can hide easily in the small grasses. Then children, we saw about the the adaptation for ingestion of food in plants, right? There are some plants which cannot prepare their food themselves, right? Most of the green plants, they are autotrophic because they can prepare their own food. So these plants like cuscuta, they depend upon the other plants for food, right? Like even fungi, I gave you the example, it depends upon it grows on other foods, right? So because of the lack of chlorophyll, they cannot prepare their food and photosynthesis is not available in these plants, right? Then there also the plants, they require nitrogen for their growth. So there are some plants who are deficient in nitrogen, like Venus flytrap, then your pitcher plant, right? So what do? They have the ability to attract the insects. So they attract the insects and they consume these insects, that is eat these insects. So their deficiency of nitrogen which is there, that is gone because they eat the insects, right? So this was about the adaptation of the plants. So today we are going to see children adaptation in animals. So first we are going to see the aquatic animals. So on the screen children, you can see the figure, it is of a fish. So you all know the shape of the fish, it is a spindle, it has got a spindle shape. So this shape is called as a tapering body, it has got, right? So this is called as a tapering body, right? And gills means by they respire, that means they breathe through the gills. And you can see the scales on the skin, right? And fins, because of these fins, they can swim easily in water. So these aquatic animals, they show modified structure of the body. They have got tapering spindle shaped body with scales on the skin and fins for swimming. Respiration, it is done by the gills. So as I told you, respiration means breathing is done by the gills. And they have got transparent eyelids. Transparent eyelids means you can see through that eyelid, right? So and there are air bladders within the body for floating. So because these air bladders are present inside the body, the fishes, they can float in water, they can swim in water, right? So this was about the adaptation of the fish, right? Now we are going to see about the adaptation in amphibian animals. So as I told you children, amphibian means they can live on both on land as well as in water. Now here you can see on the screen children, this is the picture of a duck. Now see the duck, it has got webbed toes, right? So this is called as the webbed toes. That means they are interconnected to each other. If you can see our fingers, right, they are all separate. But if you can see the toes of this duck, it is all interconnected to each other. Now duck and frog, they have got webbed toes and they can use their legs like oars. So as I told you how the webbed toes look, they can use their legs like oars. Oars means children, whenever you go for boating, right? So there is a big rod, right? Not the electric ones. There is a big rod which is called as a oar. So this oar, this big rod, it is put in water so that and the boat, it will move ahead, right? You have to use it like this, and then you have to move ahead. So that big rod shaped is called as a oar. Waxy feathers, right? They have got, the feathers are waxy, means as I told you, waxy feathers means the water does not stay on them. So because of this waxy feathers and the webbed toes, it helps them in swimming. Now frogs, they can breathe in water with the help of the skin. So whenever they are in water, how do these frogs breathe? With the help of the skin. And whenever they are on land, they breathe with the lungs and the nose, right? So frog is the best example of amphibian. So duck and frog, they have got webbed toes, and because of this webbed toes and waxy feathers, they can it helps them in swimming. So frogs, when they are in water, they can breathe with the help of the skin, and when they are on land, they can breathe with the help of the lungs and nose. Now frogs children, they have got webbed toes, slippery smooth skin, triangular head. So because of all these characteristics, it helps them to swim easily through the water. Now the frog, it has got a typical color, right? It has got a a color which can mix with the surroundings, like with the grasses and all. So because of that, it helps them easily to hide in the grasses. Because of this color, that is their color, that back color matches with the grasses color, right? So that's why they can hide easily in these grasses. So this was about the adaptation in amphibian animals. Now we are going to see about the adaptation in forest and grassland animals. Now forest means children, these are mostly carnivorous animals, and grassland animals means those which eat grasses, that is grasses and the plants, right? That is the herbivorous animals. So you can see here children, this is the sharp claws, right, of the carnivorous animals, and these are the padded paws. So down below the leg you can see this padded paws, right? Down below the feet, right? Down below the feet of the animal you can see this padded paws. So these are the sharp claws and padded paws. Carnivorous animals like wild dog, fox, tiger, lion, they have got strong legs and they have got sharp claws. So just now I showed you children the picture of the claws, right? These are sharp, and canine teeth. Canine means pointed teeth they have got. They have also got padded paws so that they can silently capture their prey. So I showed you the picture of the paws, how it is padded. So because it is padded, they can silently walk, and whichever animal they want to hunt, they can hunt it, right? So that the other animal which they are hunting, it does not come to know. So they come very softly because of this padded paws. So carnivorous animals, they have got sharp claws and they have got pointed teeth. They have also got strong legs and they have got padded paws. And the eyes, they are located in the front of the head so that they can spot the prey from a long distance. So because the eyes, they are located in front of the head, they can see the prey from a longer distance, and they can hunt it easily. Herbivorous animals, they have got long tapering legs with strong hooves so that they can run fast taking long leaps. So tapering legs means, children, I will show you the picture also. The width, it goes on decreasing, right? And strong hooves means, that also I will show you the picture of it so that you can easily understand it. So because of tapering legs and strong hooves, they can take long leaps. Long leaps means long jumps they can take, right? And their eyes, they are located below the forehead on either side of the head. Now see, children, here this is the hoof. Now this is called as a hoof with strong hooves, I told na. So this is a hoof. Long and freely moving ears can receive sounds from long distances and different directions. So because they have got long ears which can freely move, so what is the advantage of it? From long distance also, if anything is coming, they can hear it easily, right? From any direction if it is coming. And deer and black bucks, their skin color merges with the surroundings. So surrounding whatever color is there, with the same skin color this deer and black buck have got. So this was about the adaptation in forest and grassland animals. Next, we are going to see about the adaptation in desert animals. So desert animals mean, you know, children, desert means scarcity of water. So camel, it's called as the ship of the desert, right? So thick skin prevents the loss of water from the body. Now camel, it has got a thick skin, and because of this thick skin, what happens? There is less water goes out from the body, right? Long legs with flat and cushioned sole. Now if you have seen a camel, its legs are very long, right? And it is flat, and it has also got a cushioned sole. Sole means below the leg, it has got a cushion type. Nostrils are protected by folds of skin. So nostrils means the nose of the camel. So whenever there is a sandstorms, children, what happens? This nostrils, it gets protected by the folds of the skin. Eyelashes are long and thick, right? Eyelashes. And the rats, snakes, lizards, spiders, these are also the animals which are found in deserts. But what do they do during the daytime? They are in the burrows, in the deep burrows, and they become active only in the night. That means they come out in the night, and that time they do their work. In the rest of the daytime, they are in the burrows, that is in their holes. So this was about the adaptation in the desert animals. So children, let's recap what we have learnt in today's session. First, we children saw about the adaptation in aquatic animals. So I showed you the picture of a fish. So fish, it respires. The respiration takes place with the help of the gills, and because of the fins, it can swim easily in water. Also, there are air bladders present in the body, so that it is helpful for floating in the water, right? Then we saw, children, about the adaptation in the forest and grassland animals. So carnivorous animals, like your lion, tiger, right? They all they have got some characteristics like your pointed teeth, then sharp claws, padded paws. So because of this padded paws, they can silently capture their prey. Also they have got, then we saw about the herbivorous animals. The herbivorous animals also, what they have got long and freely moving ears, right? So whatever sound they can hear it from the long distance, and in any direction they can hear it, right? So this was the adaptation in the grassland animals. And then we saw about the adaptation in the desert animals. So desert animals means camel is found in the desert. So now also you can see other animals like this rat, snake, lizard. So they during the daytime they do not do any work, they stay in the burrows, and only in the night they come out and do their activities, right? And there are camel, it has got nostrils which gets covered by the folds of the skin, and because it has got a thick skin, there is less water goes out from the body, right? Because in the desert there is scarcity of water. So in the next session we'll see some more adaptation of the animals, right? Till then, goodbye.